Yeah. And welcome back to another episode of the Menace Report, weekly fantasy predictions. Now, folks, it is week 5. Early in the morning. Gotta get hyped. We going. Okay, we're gonna get into these predictions. Now, before I even start, last week I went 3-4 with my predictions. 3-4. Even though the last one I forgot to give a final prediction, so that's why I just take it to L because I didn't say who was gonna win. So I went 3-4. So, real fast, let's look at these standings before I start my predictions. Okay, in first place we got Gridiron Gods at 4-0, drink beers. Second place we got All Matter at 3-1, drink beers. Third place we got Uptown Assassin 3-1, drink beers. Fourth place we got Mad Titans. My man Mad Titans stepping up. Fantasy heads. Mad Titans at 3-1. He's in fourth place. Fifth place we got Ice Ice Baby, drink beers coming in at 2-2. In sixth spot we got Punk Ass Decepticons. And I don't know. She's claiming fancy heads, but she know deep down inside she's drink beers. Seventh spot, we got Roberto, that is me, drink beers at 2-2. Eighth spot, we got Big Black. Big Black with the big victory, and I'm surprised he did not pop one throwing his L. He must really be busy. He's at 2-2 for the fantasy football heads. Ninth spot, we got Jet Flying at 1-3. 10th spot, we got A New Day at 1-3. At 11, we got D-Block at 1-3. And in 12th, we got Blizz. Blizz, man, I like your team. I don't know what's going on. You're 0-4, baby. Come on now. Let's go. Even though you're fantasy football heads, but let's go, brother. Get it together. Here we go. Let's get into these predictions. We're going myself. I always start with myself. And I don't like picking against myself, but sometimes the matchups is just hard to, gotta be realistic. We're going Menace to Fantasy versus D-Block. Quarterback 1 spot. We got Baker Mayfield going against Rogers. Like I said in the other prediction show, Dana, if you watch, nobody called that Jameis Winston. That's why I went with Mayfield and put Winston on the bench. If I knew that was going to happen, Winston would have been starting, but I didn't see that coming against the Rams, how he blacked out. But I'm still going to go Mayfield here, even though San Fran is a decent defense, but it's Monday under the lights, and I think he has a big game. Rodgers going against a tough Dallas defense. He might not have his number one weapon, so this is why I'm going to lean towards Mayfield. Fingers crossed. Going to lean towards Mayfield. Wide receiver 1 spots. D-Hop going against Robert Woods. Woods showed out last week. He showed up. I don't know if he's going to repeat tonight going against Seattle. D-Hop was kind of quiet. I think he bounces back because he wants to show that he is the number 1 wide receiver in the league going against Julio, even though it's not man-to-man, covers and not defending each other, but he wants to put the numbers up. Wide receiver 2 spots, we got Mike Evans, who's finally balling for me. This is why I'm still holding on to him in this league, versus Stephon Diggs. Diggs is not happy. If you didn't know, he didn't practice yesterday. He's not happy right now, but if he does suit up going against the Giants, he might have a big game, but I think it's going to be Adam Thielen from that unit is going to have a huge game. Running back 1s, we got Ingram. From Baltimore going against Pittsburgh, that's going to be smash mouth style football, old school, going against Royce Freeman. I'm leaning towards my boy Ingram. Running back 2, this is where I'm a little worried. Tariq Cohen, just basically a wide receiver in a little body, going against Le'Veon Bell. Sam Darnold might suit up, so Le'Veon is more attractive. I still like Le'Veon better than Cohen, so I'm leaning towards D-Block with a Le'Veon there, going into the tight end spots. Jimmy Graham, I like that play. He's going with Jimmy Graham, especially if Devontae Adams don't play. Graham is going to be huge, especially in that red zone. Now, this is a sneaky snart, and Fuller knows what I'm talking about. Sneaky snart here with Tyler Eifert. Arizona's been getting lit up against some tight ends, so and John Ross is out, so there's no AJ, there's no John Ross. You got Tyler Boyd, so I'm throwing out Tyler Eifert out there. Sneaky snart, you never know. But I'm going to give you Graham on there. Now we're going into the flex. And this is where I think I'm going to take this matchup. MVS is the number 1 now if Devontae doesn't play. Even if Devontae plays, he might just be a decoy. Because I don't know I've never had turf toes. I don't know how it feels. But MVS might be huge for me. Sterling Shepard. Minnesota's a tough D, but Sterling Shepard got the love. But I'm still leaning toward MVS. That's a big game. Dallas, Green Bay. There should be numbers on points. So I'm going Menace with the victory. Next matchup we got Punk Ass Decepticons going against Gridiron Guys. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a big game right here. Is my sis going to take him down? Gridiron Guys, he's going to take him down. All right. Quarterback 1 spots. We got Deshaun Watson going against ATL, he needs to have a big bounce back game. I need him because I have him in my other league. Goes Russell Wilson. Russell is a beast. I'm going to lean towards Watson just because I have him too, but Russell is a beast. No joke on Russell. So I'm going to lean towards Watson. Amari Cooper in the wide receiver 1 spot versus Michael Thomas. I'm going Michael Thomas. He's getting peppered. Cooper should get some love, but Green Bay defense is all right. It's a good defense. So I'm still leaning towards Michael Thomas because he's still getting this love. Even with Teddy Bridgewater underneath the center, Michael Thomas is still getting all those catches. Wide receiver 2 spots. Allen Robinson versus Chris Godwin. Godwin all day. Trubisky might not play. Chase Daniels is a good backup, but Godwin has been very, very effective. You know, and I said in my other weekly prediction, I said that Tampa Bay might have the best 1-2 punch wide receivers. Somebody come at me. I'm talking about this, not old lifetime of this. I'm just talking about so far. That 1-2 punch of Mike Evans and Chris Godwin has been nice. Let's go into those running back ones. Now, this is what I talk about. I like this matchup. Sis is going with Delvin Cook going against the Giants. He's going to eat. Giants defense sucks. Versus Snowflake. Jacksonville still got tough D, even with that boy Ramsey not playing, but CMC is the offense. This is a tough one. I'm going to lean towards Cook. It's tough, though. Josh Jacobs from the running back 2 spots. He's questionable. Is he going to be limited? And we got Gridiron Guys is assorted Melvin Gordon in there. That's bold. I know he was suited up last week. He really wasn't used. Let's see if he gets the full workload this week against Denver. Because Denver is a tough D, but Gordon is a good back. So that's interesting right there. That Jacobs is he gonna? I think he's gonna play, but he's gonna get Chicago. So I'm gonna lean towards Gordon, just because of the matchup. No, Oakland and going against the Bears. That Bear defense is tough. Let's go into the tight end spots. Emmett Ingram versus O.J. Howard. Everett Ingram all day long. That's a wide receiver suited in the tight end body. And we're going down into the flex. Jones versus Mixon. I don't like Mixon. Jones has been very effective the past 2 games. So I'm leaning towards Jones on this because I just don't like Mixon. So I'm going to lean towards punk ass with the victory. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go to the next matchup. And yeah, I'm a little sick, y'all. You hear it. We're going all Madden versus Big Black. Now, Black, you had a big victory, Black, last week. Big victory, and you're still MIA. Come on, man. Where you at? Come throw them L's, baby. Talk some shit. Oops, quarterback 1. Dak Prescott going against Green Bay. Jared Goff, Seattle. That's a tough one. I'm going to go Prescott. Supposed to be a shootout there, but it might not be when Avante Adams not playing. Might not play. I'm still leaning Prescott. Wide receiver 1, Julio Jones versus Hollywood Brown. Julio all day. He's a beast. Julio all day. Brown had to show me that he can run the whole route tree. All the highlights I see for Brown is always deep, deep, deep. We're going to wide receiver 2, Cooper Kupp, who's proved me wrong, is a beast. And Sanders has been doing this thing, but the Chargers have locked him down. History has showed that he's been locked down by the Chargers. So I'm going to go Cooper Kupp here. Running back 1's Chris Carlson going against the Rams. It's tough. Versus Gurley going against Seattle. That's tough. I'm going to lean towards Gurley. I'm going to lean towards Gurley on this one right here. Running back 2, Marlon Mack versus Peyton Barber. Not going to waste time. Peyton Barber sucks. Marlon Mack, little question mark, but I think he plays. Going to the tight ends, Hooper. He's been rocking versus Ertz. Now, this is interesting because Hooper's been rocking. And Zach, I'm going to lean towards Hooper on this. That's surprising. I surprised myself. And the flex, we're going Jordan Howard versus Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm still a fan, so I'm going Juju all day. In the big rivalry game, I think Juju's going to score. Okay, so we're going to go all Madden with the victory in this matchup. Let's move down to the next one. We're going a New Day versus Uptown Assassin. The New Day finally got her first win, but she might get another L here. Let's look at these matchups. Quarterback 1. Andy Dalton going against Tom Brady. Arizona has been susceptible, known to give up some air yards, but that is the red rifle. And we got Tom Brady. He's going to have a bounce back game. He'll be better. So I'm going to lean towards Tom Brady. Ooh, she's got Julian Edelman as a wide receiver 1. So if Brady goes off, most of the time it's going to be Edelman's going to get that love. So that's a nice play right there versus DJ Moore. So I'm going Edelman there. Wide receiver 2, she got Scary Terry. Is he playing? Question mark, if he practice, he'll be in there. Going against Brandon Cooks. I'm going against Scary Terry. I'm going to lean towards that way. We had a Leonard Fournette signing last week. He showed up. He played big. Going against Zeke, though, I'm leaning towards Zeke in that big game against Green Bay. Running back 2. James Conner going against Baltimore versus Derrick Henry in Buffalo. Both running backs are going against 2 stout defenses. But I'm a big fan of Derrick Henry. I'm leaning towards Derrick Henry right here. Okay, tight ends. This is where I think Uptown starts to separate himself. We got Greg Olsen going against Travis Kelce, Indianapolis coach. Kelce all day. Mahomes did not throw a touchdown pass last week. That's going to change, and he's going to give one to Kelce. And we're going into the flex. Damian Williams from Kansas City going against Freeman. Is he going to play? I know he practiced. We'll see. I think she has the backup too, Darrell. I know McCoy's a little nicked up too, so I'm still gonna lean towards Freeman. I had him on my team, but he hasn't really shown nothing this year. Because I don't know what they're gonna get out of this boy from KC because he's just coming back. So I'm going Uptown with the victory in this one. All right, let's move to the next matchup. We got the Mad Titans going against Blizz. Ooh, Blizz. I don't know, Blizz. I don't know. Hopefully, right now they currently got Blizz winning, but if you lose here, you 0-5, baby. But I know how that feels because last year in one of my leagues I started 0-7, and it's not a good feeling. But let's look at these quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson going against Pittsburgh versus Kyle Murray, Cincinnati. I'm going to lean Murray. The Steelers defense showed up finally. I'm pretty sure the game plan to take Lamar out of the picture. So I'm going to lean towards Murray. Wide receiver ones, we got Landry showed up versus Watkins. Them Kansas City wide receivers, especially now Tariq practicing and might play. You don't know who is going to be the beneficiary of Mahomes' deep bombs or passes. So I'm going to lean towards Landry on Monday night. T.Y. Hilton going against Alshon Jeffrey. Sunday night game, Kansas City. I'm going to go T.Y. Hilton. They're going to be behind. They got to put that ball up if he plays. I know he's questionable. Running back ones. Nick Chubb going against San Fran. Tough D versus Kamara. I'm going Kamara all day. The boy is Super Camario. Running back twos. We got Sony Michel versus Aaron Jones. Sony is, I don't know. I'm so glad I didn't keep him. I'll lean towards Aaron because especially if Devontae Adams doesn't play, Aaron might be their offense. They might have to just lean on that boy in the air and on the ground. And we're going into the tight end spots. Delaney Walker going against Buffalo versus Kittles Monday night. I'm going to lean towards Kittle because it's Monday night, under the lights, everybody's watching. I'm going to lean towards Kittle. And we're going into the flex. James White going against Washington versus Gallman, Minnesota. I'm going James White. Gallman, that's tough. Minnesota's a tough D. So I'm leaning towards Mad Titans taking out the victory. Sorry, Blizz, look like you might be going 0-5, baby boy. Sorry. That's rough. That's a rough spot. And the last matchup, we're going Ice Baby versus Jets Flying. Woof. I'm sorry, Kurt. Carson Wentz, this is quarterback one spot. Carson Wentz versus Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes is going to bounce back. He's not going to go another week without a touchdown pass. So we'll give Kurt the edge there. Odell Beckham. I'm leaning towards him. This is wide receiver one I'm talking. Odell Beckham versus Larry Fitzgerald. I need Beckham to show out because I have him too. Right now, maybe I should have just bypassed him and let somebody else draft him first round. But it's Monday night, under the lights. He's on TV. He got choked out. I'm always embarrassed about that. Who gets choked? Who choked somebody in the football? It's football. You supposed to just hit him hard. You ain't supposed to be choking nobody. But let's see if he bounces back and have a great game. I need him, so I'm going to lean towards Beckham on that one. Because Larry has been good this year. I'm surprised he's doing that at his age, but he was kind of quiet last week. We're going to the wide receiver two spots. Keenan Allen has been a beast. And I think this is going to Tate's first game. So I'm definitely going Allen. This is Tate's first game. And he's going against Minnesota. That's rough. Running back one spots. We're going David Johnson versus David Montgomery. David Johnson is being used. Montgomery is up and down. I don't know what's going on, Nagy. David Johnson against Cincinnati, taking that. Eckler, running back two, Frank Gore. Let's see how they use Eckler now. Melvin is back. I don't know if he's going to be putting up them numbers like he did. He's been putting up some big numbers. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Coach already said that Melvin Gordon isn't number one. So I don't think they're going to stop using him, but I don't know if he's going to put up the numbers he's been putting up. But I'm going to lean towards Eckler here because Josh Allen's probably not going to play. He's still in concussion protocol, so it's going to be hard for Frank Gore to do anything. Tight end, we got Waller from Oakland going against Disley. Disley all day. Russell loves this young man, and when they get in that red zone, you already know they're looking for Disley. And we're going to flex. Adam Thielen versus Calvin Ridley. Adam Thielen, if you don't know, he came out and he criticized basically the coaching staff and his quarterback. So I think to keep him happy, they're going to pepper him with a lot of targets this week. So he's going to get that love against a whack-ass Giants defense. So I'm going, of course, Ice Ice Baby for the victory. Folks, that is my Week 5 weekly predictions. Please like, please watch, subscribe, share if you would like. Peace.